Welcome back to BYU Sports Nation. I'm Jarom Jordan in Provo. He is Spencer Linton at Stevens Stadium in Santa Clara as we get ready for the national championship game between the BYU women's soccer team and Florida State. And to do so, we welcome in the greatest player in women's soccer history. She's going to be and is a first-team All-American this year. 3 times, Mikayla Colohan joins us. Mikayla, you're playing for a national championship tonight. What are the emotions like right now?
Just super excited. I mean, I'm just trying to stay calm and stay like I approach any other game day and not get too excited, you know, but it's everything we've worked for, so I'm just super pumped for game time.
Speaking of emotions, Mikayla, let's talk about what your emotions were like when you went into penalty kicks against Santa Clara and went down essentially 2-0. What was that feeling like?
Yeah, going into PKs, I was pretty confident for myself and my team's sake. Like, I wasn't too worried, and then I step up and miss. Jamie steps up and misses, and so I was like, uh-oh, this is kind of, we had our backs against the wall a little bit, but Cass made a big save. The rest of the girls stepped up and buried theirs, and I don't know, I had faith the whole time, so I knew we'd pull it out.
It was incredible. It really was. And I don't know what the percentages are, but if you miss the first 2 and you're down 0-2 and come back, I mean, that's incredible. It was like this amazing sequence there. And then I had to laugh because Cassidy Smith didn't realize that BYU had won until she turned and saw you guys. What was that like?
Yeah, I think Cass was so locked in and just focused on taking it 1 PK at a time that she didn't even realize what it was at stake for their last shooter. She didn't realize we were up 1 and they had to finish it to continue the PK shootout. So it was kind of funny to see her like excited that she missed, but not pumped that we're, you know, winning and onto the national championship game. So we all ran and tackled her though to wake her up a little bit.
A delayed celebration is a celebration nonetheless. Mikayla Colohan is with us on National Championship Monday. What have the last 48 hours been like for you and the team?
It's been awesome. I mean, I think we've kind of just enjoyed the time and the position that we're in, but we've also we've been focusing on recovery since the last game. It was a hard battle, tough physical game against Santa Clara, and so we've just been focusing on recovering and getting ready for this next game. And, you know, we enjoyed it for a minute. We enjoyed it for that night. But since Saturday morning until now, we've just kind of moved on and focused on Florida State now.
You've moved on. I have not. I want to talk more about Santa Clara for a sec. So what was it like to beat them? Because obviously there's a long history that predates, you and the program losing to Santa Clara in the NCAA tournament. You had to play Santa Clara at Santa Clara. You had lost to this team already this season, but you had beat them in the spring for the first time there. What was that game like? You talked about it was physical, but the huge crowd, sold out, some good BYU fans there. You guys end up winning in the most dramatic fashion humanly possible. What was that experience like?
Yeah, it was incredible. It was such a fun game. Playing Santa Clara is always tough. They're really good, and it's hard to play a conference team in a situation like that because we know each other so well. You know, we know how Santa Clara plays. They know how we play. And so with what's at stake in a Final Four game like that, on top of knowing each other so well, having a history, being in conference rivals, it just adds that much more to it. And then you put their huge crowd, and it's supposed to be a neutral location, but we're playing in front of their crowd, and so it's like a home game for them, and so it just added a lot to it. And I think it fueled us even more to want to take it to them a little bit, and gave us that much more motivation. So it was just super exciting, and I'm glad that we pulled out the win because obviously that's everything we've worked for, and we owed it to Santa Clara a little bit.
The Vengeance Tour has been incredible with Virginia and South Carolina and now Santa Clara, but now you encounter a Florida State team that might feel essentially brand new. What does Florida State do that maybe reminds you of a team you have played against? Is there a comparison of a team that you have played against this year that is similar to Florida State?
Yeah, we haven't talked too much about Florida State in depth quite yet, but I think that it would be Virginia. They're in the same conference, and they just kind of have a similar style of play and key players that are really unique and difficult to defend. But I think that overall their style of play will be really similar to Virginia. You know, they'll play out of the back and be patient and try to draw us in a little bit before they go forward. And so I think it will just be a battle, and hopefully we can press them and catch them off guard a little bit.
Yeah, Greg Wrubell was tweeting out some stats relative to Florida State. They score a lot of goals like you guys. They haven't given up a lot of goals like you guys. But you've beaten the #1 seed out of the ACC, like you mentioned. So what kind of confidence and what kind of emotion does this team have going into the biggest game in school history?
Yeah, I think we're very confident. I mean, we've gotten past some very difficult games so far this season, as well as, or this tournament, as well as just in the season. And we've really tested ourselves all year long. And I think we're ready to take anyone. You know, I think that Florida State's going to be difficult. Of course, playing anyone in the national championship game is going to be a tough one, and you're going to get your best opponent. But I think our team's playing at a very good level, and we're confident, and we know if we do what we need to do and we take care of ourselves, that it doesn't matter who we're playing, we'll be successful. So we try to focus on ourselves and our own game plan and trust that process.
Mikayla, you were barely born the last time BYU as a school won a head-to-head team national championship. It was 2004 in men's volleyball. So what does it mean in 2021 to be able to end that long streak of no national championships?
I mean, it's awesome. But, like, I feel like I can't even really put it into words because it doesn't quite feel real yet. You know, it feels like another game that we have today. And I think that's how my teammates feel as well. And we were kind of talking yesterday saying, well, that's a good thing. I think we should approach it as any other game, not get too, you know, into what game it is, because then other emotions get brought in and stuff. So it's super exciting. And like I said, it's just everything that we would want to play for. But just trying to take it like any other game and approach it just completely normal so that we don't get too many factors playing into it. But that's exactly what we want, is bring a national championship home to BYU and do it for the school and the fans. And it's just super exciting.
Remember in the spring when we were talking with you after the season and I asked you, what kind of emotions did you have when Santa Clara won the national championship? And it was like a mix of, hey, good job, guys, but also some jealousy. Now here you are in that same situation, and we've talked about how, hey, you guys learned from that and thought, well, why not us? So how did Santa Clara winning last year sort of influence you guys this year?
Santa Clara, I think they showed us all in the West Coast Conference what we're capable of, but what no one had done. And they just really put it into perspective for us because we had beat Santa Clara the last time we played them. They went on to win a national championship after playing. They didn't play very many games in the spring, but their one loss was to us. And it was like, it just kind of was like a dagger in the heart a little bit. We're like, wow, you know, we beat them and they went on to win the national championship. So why can't we do it? And that's kind of been in the back of our minds this whole season. And in preseason, as we were preparing, we acknowledged that and knew that it was in our capability to accomplish that same thing. And we addressed that right from the beginning of the season this year is, let's get to the national championship. You know, Santa Clara did it and we believe we're better than them. So if you don't believe it already, then start believing it, because it's gonna come true. It's gonna, you know, be a reality. And so that's just been our goal from the beginning. And I think that we've proven it to ourselves game after game this year. And now we're finally here and in the position that we've been wanting to be in.
Hey, you were the last team to beat them before they went on their national championship run. And correct me if I'm wrong, they're the last team to have beaten you while you have gone on this run to the national championship. So with one more match to go, just walk me through kind of the emotions of playing as the underdog. Do you feel like you can relax and play with no pressure because on paper you are the underdog?
Yeah, I don't think we feel pressure in any way. I mean, it's a big game and there's a lot at stake, of course, but I don't think we feel the pressure. I think, like I said, if we do our job and just take care of ourselves, we should be successful. And I don't think that anyone's necessarily looking at it as a pressure situation. Being the underdog is nice, and hopefully we can prove some people wrong, but I don't think anybody looks into that too much. You know, we have one game left and we just focus on what we always do and expect to show up and get a win.
Well, think about it. You already played the national champions on their home field in front of a sellout, a team that you know, at times it had your number, but you beat them last year. You already won that game. You already won that game. So now you're going to have a fun matchup with Florida State. Who knows how many they'll travel. Won't be what Santa Clara brought. So tonight should be fun. Cougar Nation's going to show up. And let's give you the fullest dose that a doctor can prescribe of BYU Sports Nation karma to you to win on that field, Stevens Stadium, tonight. Good luck in the game. We'll be watching.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
You got it. Mikayla Colohan from Santa Clara. And Spence, this is big time tonight. Let's go, man.